Donald Trump has kind of teeter-tottered between freaking out about his most recent indictments and, of course, acting like it's the greatest thing to ever happen to him. Other Republicans have been outraged, they've been angry, they've been telling us that, oh yeah, this is actually pretty bad. But one person who for some reason is only looking on the sunny side of these Trump indictments that just seem to keep piling up is Lauren Boebert. Lauren Boebert is not letting these indictments get her down, by golly. Oh no, she is talking about the fact that this is probably the greatest thing you could ever hope for if you're Donald Trump. During a recent appearance on Newsmax, Lauren Boebert had this to say about Donald Trump's most recent indictment last Thursday. She said, quote, "I'm actually really excited over this arraignment because it only ensures that President Trump will be the 47th president of the United States, because the American people are sick of this. They are sick of the Democrats' dirty tricks. This is election interference at its finest. The DOJ is no longer the Department of Justice. It's the Department of Injustice." And with this arraignment, Joe Biden, his DOJ, has officially become his new campaign headquarters, and Jack Smith is his new campaign manager. I mean, I guess as far as looking on the bright side of things, sure, there's that. Also, again, got to give you full credit. The Department of Justice, more like the Department of Injustice. Am I right, folks? Cricket sounds, right? Please, Lauren, work on your stand-up routine because that was god-awful. But anyway, here's what's funny about what Lauren Boebert says. She's right, and she's 100% wrong. She's right in the fact that, yes, this is absolutely going to help Donald Trump in the election, but it's not going to help him in the election that actually matters. It's going to help him in the Republican primaries. So he's going to go through the primary process. His base has already been energized because of the indictments. They're going to come out in full force and guarantee that he is, of course, the Republican nominee. But in the general election, the one she says, oh, it guarantees he's going to win it. No. And I know that because, unlike Lauren Boebert, I actually pay attention to polls. If you look at every single possible poll out there right now, what do those polls tell us? They tell us that a majority of Americans, a huge majority, believe that Donald Trump committed crimes. A majority, I think it's 53 or 54% of Republicans say that if Donald Trump is convicted, he shouldn't be allowed to hold office anymore. A majority of Republicans think a conviction should make Trump ineligible. It certainly makes him unqualified, they say. So you're not attracting any new voters with these indictments. What is in fact happening is that the moderates, the independents, the swing voters are moving away from him. And they're moving away from him at an astronomical pace, which means he can't win a general election. The only way he can win an election is if Biden loses it. And I know that sounds like a weird thing to say, but it's Biden's to lose. And the only way Biden loses is not because Trump's better or Trump gets more people out to vote for him. It's if Democrats stay home. That's the real danger. And it is a danger. I'll be honest with that. This 2024 election is not a guarantee for Biden. But what is guaranteed is that Trump's not attracting new voters. That much is clear. The polls 100% tell us that. But Lauren Boebert's not paying attention to facts and figures and numbers. It's confusing. What she's doing is going out there and running interference for Donald Trump, claiming that, oh, Jack Smith's his new campaign manager. No. Jack Smith is the guy that's going to make your guy not win the presidency. Which I guess Donald Trump's other campaign managers pretty much did the same thing. So, tomato, tomato. But Trump's first trial, the real one on the federal charges, isn't till May. By then, he will have already secured the Republican nomination. The trial for attempting to overturn the election is probably going to come after that. So by the time the trials are all said and done, you'll probably have already had your Republican convention, not conviction, but you could end up at the convention with a convicted felon as your nominee. So, that's not a good look. But hey, keep being optimistic, Lauren. I'm sure it's not going to totally backfire on you when all is said and done. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.